it going, everybody? It's me, Pickin for Profit, coming to you with another video. Today's video is Flea Market Finds episode 19. I went to Rogers Flea Market today. I decided to go to a little bit farther of a flea market instead of going to somewhere like Hartville, which is only an hour away. Just because I wanted a change of faces. I haven't been to Rogers in a few months, and I found some goodies, so let's get right to it. Okay, so for the first few items I found, they are these printing blocks. You probably have seen these before. They're just large metal letters used for like newspapers. I got about 20 of them, you can see here. Not a huge money maker, but they're really great in my booth. And I paid 50 cents a piece. And we ended up doing a bundle and getting all of these with this lighter included for $10. So good pickup here. I value these at least $1 a piece. So we'll say $20 here. And the second item I purchased at that same booth that I bundled with those printing blocks is this lighter. It is a pipe lighter. They call these a Nimrod. I believe it's a part of a car. So this is a Nimrod pipe lighter, and I believe I can get about 20 bucks for this on eBay. Also at that same booth, I purchased this wood box. Not sure what this was for. I know it says throw oats right there. I've never seen a throw oats. Doesn't really bother me. I paid $2 for this box, and I believe I can get about 8 bucks for it at my booth. But it's just a great display piece as well. The next two items were just a few booths down. They are these vintage movie reels. This one is about, I would say, 13 to 14 inches. This one about 12. Just kind of a cool color, great for display. I paid $3 for the pair, not sure if I said that, but I can get about 20 to 25 for the pair of these. I might also throw in a few little ones and make them into a display, something like this on the wall. Great decoration. Make sure to keep your eyes out for these vintage metal movie reels. Another really cool item I found today was this lamp. They said it did work. I'm not sure. I have not tested it. But it is just a gooseneck lamp. You've probably seen a bunch of these. What I haven't seen is one with a hole in it like this. I'm not sure if there was a light that sat in here, a bowl. I'm going to try to put a plant in there. Just think it would be a cool contrast with the industrial metal, a nice green plant. I do have a shade I can put on it if I decide to use a shade, but I paid $10 for this. I know that's kind of high, but if I put a plant in here, clean it up, make it look nice, I think I can get about 20 to 25 bucks at my booth. Something that I've never purchased before are spoons, in particular metal enamel spoons. I know these have a name. I'm not sure. They do have the blue speckle enamel over the metal. If you know the name, drop it in the comment box below. I'd really appreciate it. I just purchased them because I think they're a great display piece in somebody's kitchen, on someone's porch. I'll sell these at my booth for about $10 for the set. I paid $3 for all 4 spoons. These next 4 items I have right here, I purchased all from the same lady. I paid $6 for everything, and there are 2 of these Hubley dogs, so they say. Sorry, not sure if this is focusing, but these dogs are really cute. They look like repops to me. I'm not 100% sure, but they are cute. I know they'll sell, and she was asking $2. I got them for $3 for the pair. And I believe I can get about 8 bucks a piece, so we'll say 15 for the dogs. We also got this stamp. Not sure if you can see that, but it's a ruler. She was asking $1 for this, so very cool. I always buy these printing blocks. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I like art, printing, that sort of thing. But I always do well with these. I always sell them, and since this is a ruler, I'll try to get about 15 bucks for it. Really cool pickup. And the last item I purchased from that lady, I am not sure what it is, so if you know, again, please leave it in the comment box below. It is this miniature leather, very well made. I believe it's either like a mining hat or supposed to be like a fireman's hat. Like I said, it is leather, really well made, and it has someone's name on it on the inside, Leary, L-E-A-R-Y. It is nailed together as well as sewn. She wanted $2 for this, and I think it's really great. It'll either sit on my shelf, or if I find out it's worth a lot of money, I'll go ahead and sell it. Another item I purchased today was a pair of gold-filled glasses. These ones are in terrible condition. They are broken. Doesn't really bother me. I actually prefer when they're broken and they look like trash because I get them for less. I paid $4 for this pair, and I'll get a minimum of 10. I always lot my gold-filled glasses together. I always try to at least get $100 for my lot, so I usually put in between 8 and 10 pairs. With gold-filled glasses, you want to make sure that you look right on the edge of the nose piece or on the ear pieces right here. They'll be marked right by the temple, either 1-10 or 1-20, 10 carat 1-10, GF, something along those lines. Same with the nose piece, usually says 1-10, GF, 10 carat, something along those lines, and that's how you know if they're gold fill. A day at the flea market for me would not be complete if I didn't find some Polaroids. Today I actually purchased a Polaroid I do not have in my collection yet. Yes, I do have plenty of impulses. I think I have 4 in my collection right now, but I do not have a black one, and I do not have the QPS, so that is really exciting. Still has the original plastic on the rope, so I believe this is new, never used. The price tag on it is $5. I didn't even beat the guy up. Since it's not for resale and it's for my personal collection, I had no problems paying $5. Another really great find is inside this camera bag. For this entire camera bag full of goodies, I paid $15. They were asking $20, which was a fair price. I noticed the guy had tons of different stuff. He didn't just specialize that looked like he was cleaning out his house. Make sure if you're out in the market, just make sure you observe what they're selling. If they're selling all antiques, they probably know what they're selling. If they're selling antiques, home goods, new stuff, old stuff, then they're probably just clearing out space. So with that being said, I did make an offer of $15. He accepted, and this is what I got. Inside the camera bag is this Pentax K1000, an extra Pentax lens, a few other lenses that are not Pentax brand, as well as a flash, some film, that sort of thing. I believe I can get $100 to $150, no problem, on eBay. It's in really good condition. I have not tested it yet, but because it's in such condition, I do believe that it would work. And with that said, $150 from $15, I'm totally happy with that. And as I was leaving that gentleman's booth that I purchased the Pentax from, I seen this fan. I was expecting the fan to be a little bit pricey, but when I asked him and he said $2, I jumped on it. So I purchased this fan for $2. He says it does work. It has a cord that I will replace just because it doesn't look very good, but it's got an awesome look. It's got a great switch, and with just a light cleaning, this thing will really pop, and I believe I can get about $30 to $40 at my booth, no problem. Another great find I purchased today was this Polaroid one-step zero, I believe. No, time zero one-step. Black, really good condition. Does have the Q light. This light on top is usually called a Q light. This one might be an off-brand, but really good deal. It also has a box of film, the owner's manual, and a case right here. I paid $5 for this, but we ended up making a pile, and I probably ended up getting this for about $3. So, Polaroid cameras, gold. I believe I can get about $30 to $35, no problem, for this Polaroid outfit. From that same gentleman that I purchased the Polaroid from, as well as everything else that I'm going to show you in this video, I purchased these 4 pairs of gold-filled glasses. One pair might be brass, but the other 3 are definitely gold fill. He wanted $3 a piece for these, so this would have been $12. I ended up getting these for about $8. So $2 a pair. Like I said, I'll get at least $10. So turning 8 into 40 to 50, pretty good score. In that same lot, I also purchased this. Not sure if you know what this is. This is a wet stamp wetter. You put water in here, roll this around, it gets wet. You put your stamp so you don't gotta lick. This is probably antique, very early vintage. I've sold these on eBay before for about $15. This one is a larger size, so maybe I'll get 15 to 20 bucks. Porcelain, extremely good condition, no cracks. I paid $1 for this. In that same lot, I also purchased this wood box and this fountain pen for $1. The wood box I can get about $5 for, and the fountain pen I can get about $5 to $10 for. I'm not an expert on fountain pens, but one thing I do know is when you're looking at a fountain pen, when you open it up, you want to make sure to look at the point. The point is called a nib. A lot of the times on the better pens, they'll be marked 14 karat. That is 14 karat gold, and that's how you know if the pen is usually a good pen or not. This one is extremely dirty, and I cannot read anything on it, so I'll clean this up. But from the look of the pen, and it is just a wherever, from my experience, wherever just make some generic pens. I doubt this is 14 karat, but you never know, and I can at least get $5 to 10 bucks for this. Again, in that same lot, I purchased some of these old glass negatives. These are portraits of people. There is a cemetery in here with a bunch of gravestones. You might be able to see it. Very cool. I'm going to try to turn these into something, repurpose them into something. I've always wanted to put these together, lead glass them, and make like a window or a picture to hang on the wall. So might do that with these. I have tons of them. From this gentleman, I purchased 15. And again, that was in my lot that I purchased from him. And for the entire lot, everything that you've been seeing, I paid 60 bucks for. So not a huge amount of money being spent. A great turnaround. If I were to sell these individually, I'd get about $5 a piece, and we'll say about, just to be conservative, 50 bucks for the whole box. Again, I paid I believe he wanted like 10 bucks. I probably paid less than that, but we'll say $10 and turn these into 50. Another great couple of items I purchased are all of these vintage photographs and tintypes. Actually not vintage, they're antique. He started at 30 bucks without me saying anything. He went to 25. Then he said, "You bought a lot, I'll do 20. Then I picked up the glass slides. He said he would do 30 for the pair. So I ended up putting them in the bundle. I got all these tintypes. There are, let's see. There are 24 of these tintypes. Again, I got them for $20. That is less than $1 a piece, and I'll sell these between $3 and $5. Really good markup here. So I spent about 20, and we'll turn that into at least 60. And the last item that I purchased today from that same gentleman in my $60 lot was this stamp set. I've never seen anything like this before. It is a price marking stamp. It says the National Cash Register Co., Dayton, Ohio. Each one has a price. Like, I pull this one out, it says $1.39 on top. You stamp your price $1.39. If something was 79 cents, you pull the one out that says 79 cents, stamp it. Really cool. I love the tray. I love that it has the original ink. Unfortunately, they are not all here. I'm not sure if when you'd buy these, it would be completely full. But it's a great display piece. I know this will sell really well. I could sell this at my booth for about 30 to 40 bucks. I want to do some more research, get on eBay, see what they bring on eBay, see what I can learn. And really great score. I paid, I break down the price for everything I got, everything for 60 bucks. I say I spent $5 on this. So for $5, awesome score. Okay, so that's everything that I purchased today at Rogers Flea Market. I had a great day. The weather was amazing. It was about 70 degrees this morning. Sun shining. A lot of vendors. A lot of buyers. Just a lot of commotion. And that's what it's all about. So I hope you liked everything I found. If there's anything that you know that I don't know, please leave it in the comment box below. If there's anything that you want, If you watch this video in the next few days, make sure to leave me a message and we'll work out a deal. You can follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as it is on YouTube, Pickin for Profit. The best way to reach me is through my Instagram, Pickin for Profit, and we'll get it worked out. So leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.